Oh, man.
I think we'll start standing today, just with some simple stretches. We're going to do a lot of stretching today, and then my focus today is chest opener. We're going to really focus on opening up the chest, opening up the thoracic spine, since we're in this rounded position so much during the week. So hopefully that will make everyone feel better. All right, so let's go ahead and start standing. I'm going to mute you guys all here. All right, so now there shouldn't be any background noise. Okay, so let's go ahead. Standing with your feet parallel, hip bone distance apart. Soften the knees just a little bit so you don't hyperextend. And just give me a few shoulder rolls back. Take it slow. Just some shoulder rolls here. And then you're going to go forward. Good, and then come back to center. And then shrug your shoulders up and then drop them down towards the floor. Shrug the shoulders up and exhale, relax. Good, and again, shrug up and exhale, relax. Good, hold it here and then just a little half head roll to the right and to the left and to the right and to the left. And a full head roll to the right. Take your time. And then to the left. And then come back to center. Good. And then gently bring the right hand up overhead. Wrap it over your head. Gently lower the right ear to your right shoulder. Flex the opposite left hand. Good. Feel that stretch. You can change the direction of your head, changing your focus to kind of see where you need that stretch in your neck. Good. And then come back up and we'll change sides. Wrap the left arm up and over. Gently bring the ear towards the shoulder. Flex that right hand. And then change the direction of the head. And you can hang out where you really feel that stretch. And then come back up. Good. Now we're going to do some roll downs towards the floor. So again, knees are still soft. Abdominals are pulled in and up. Drop your chin to chest. Slowly start to melt down one vertebra at a time. Letting the arms hang from the shoulder sockets. Let the head hang. And then rounding back up, initiating from your core as you peel back up. The head is the very last thing and the shoulders roll back. And again, drop your chin to chest, slowly peeling down. And then rounding back up. Roll the shoulders back. Last one, drop your chin to chest. And then hold it here. You're going to bend the left knee and straighten the right leg and take your hands towards the straight leg, the right leg. Feeling that stretch to the back of the hamstring. And then change sides. So bend the right knee slightly, straighten the left leg, take your hands towards the left. And then come back to center. Let your head hang. Slowly come back up, initiating from your core as you peel back up. And at the very end, you're going to roll your shoulders back. Good. Give me 3 shoulder rolls here. Good, good. Let's go ahead and have a seat on the mat. Good, so you're sitting up nice and tall on your sits bones. Your arms extend straight forward. And we're just going to articulate down nice and slow till you're all the way down, laying down onto the mat. And since we're focusing on a chest opener today, I want you to flip your hands so your palms are up towards the ceiling. That way your shoulders naturally open up. Good, hold it there. Walk your heels in just a little bit so they feel comfortably right underneath your knees. Good, see if someone's trying to get on. Good, and then from here, you're just gonna do a little pelvic tuck up towards the ceiling. And then release it back in, back to neutral. Good, and then a little tuck up towards the ceiling. And then release it back to neutral. Good, and again, a little tuck up towards the ceiling. And then back to neutral. Good, just warming up your low back, up. And back to neutral. Good, last one here, tuck up. And back to neutral, good. Keeping those palms up towards the ceiling. Slowly articulate up towards a full bridge. It doesn't have to be too big. You want to keep the top of the rib cage drawn together so the ribs don't flare. Good, feel the backside start to fire up and just hold it there. And then articulate down, starting at the top of the spine, nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Good. And again, articulating up one vertebra at a time, nice and slow. Energy coming up and over the knees. And then articulating back down. Good. And again, take an extra breath where it feels like you're not quite rolling down a certain part of your back. I want you to take an extra breath right before you get there and then try to articulate down and see if you can get that. Good, last one. And just hold it up here for a moment. Lower the hips down an inch and up an inch. Good. Now take note of your shoulders. Make sure they're not rolling in or forward. Down an inch, up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Articulating back down one vertebra at a time, nice and slow. Good. Bring the legs together, knees together, feet together. Squeeze the inner thighs together. This time you can face the palms down onto the mat, but see if you can focus on still opening up the shoulders so that they don't roll in. Draw the top of the rib cage together, melt the abdominals down into the mat, really engaging your transverse abdominis. Slowly articulate up towards the ceiling, squeezing those inner thighs. Feeling the backside connect. Hold it. Articulate that down, one vertebra at a time, nice and slow. Good, and again, inhale. Exhale as you articulate up. Squeeze the inner thighs. And then articulate down one vertebra at a time. Good, 2 more. Squeeze the inner thighs and up. And articulate down. Hold it up this time, articulate up. Squeeze your inner thighs. Good, nice long neck. Extend the right leg straight out 45 degrees. Good, you can always modify by keeping your hips down. Press in the left foot, lift the hips up, hold it. Last 2, And one, lower the right foot down, keep the hips lifted, extend the left leg out. Good, press into the right foot, lifting your hips up. Abdominals are pulled in nice and tight, lower down, squeeze the inner thighs together, carefully articulate back down. Good, and then bend the knees in towards your chest, give them a nice little hug, and sway side to side. And then drop both feet down. And then let your knees fall towards the right, opening up the hips a little bit, stretching the front of that left quad. Keep the abdominals engaged. And then change the direction of the knees. And then come back to center. Good. And then from here, going into marching, you're going to bring the right leg up to tabletop. Hold it here. I want you to engage your abdominals by pulling your navel in towards the spine. Roll the shoulders back and really press your hands into the mat. So we're going to try really hard to keep the pelvis and the hips still by engaging our transverse abdominis. So you're going to lower the right toe down and tap the mat, and then draw the leg back up. Lower the right leg down, and then bring it back up. Let's exhale as you reach out. Inhale as you come back up. Lower the right leg down. Bring the left leg up carefully. Exhale as you reach out. Inhale as you draw it back up. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Lower the left leg down. Good. Bring the right leg up to tabletop. Bring the left leg up to tabletop. Good. Lower both feet back down. So your abdominals shouldn't have popped out there. So I want you to do that again. Really focus on pulling your abdominals down into the mat, stabilizing your pelvis. So inhale through your nose, exhale, draw the right leg up, and then the left leg to meet it. Good. Right leg reaches out. Bring it back in. Exhale. Shh. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Inhale. Good. Keep alternating. Good. Navel in towards your spine. Last one here. Hold it here. Draw the arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, curl up towards your shoulder blades. You can leave your head down to modify if you need to. We're just gonna hold this curl up. Draw your navel in, reach your fingers long. Draw your shoulders down your back. Abdominals are pulled in, hold it. Last 3, 2, curl up a little bit higher, and 1. Roll back down, bend the knees in. Good. We're gonna do one more little ab here. Bring the legs back up to tabletop. Bring the arms back up. Good. So from here, you're going to reach the right leg long, opposite left arm straight out. Exhale, draw everything back in. Right arm out, left leg out. Exhale, back in. Good. And then let's lower the right arm and the right leg down together. Exhale, navel pulls everything back in. Reach out. It's a little bit of opposition. Kind of pat your head, rub your belly. Out. Navel pulls in. Good. Finding that length in your spine, but not letting your back arch too much. So don't lower the leg. If your back's arching, bring that leg up a little bit higher. Last one here. Good, now bring everything back up to tabletop. Legs are up, arms are up. Good, curl back up to your shoulders, reach your arms long, shoulders are drawn down, abdominals are pulled in. Extend the right leg out. Bring it back in, and left. Bring it back in, and right. Bring it back in. Keep reaching those fingers long, and reach, and reach. And bend the knees in, relax the head. Take your head side to side. And then you're gonna roll up to a seated position. Good. Sitting up nice and tall, feet are hip bone distance apart, hands come behind your thighs for roll down. So really sitting up tall on your sits bones. Then you're going to round your spine, keeping your hands where they are on your legs and just extending the arms out straight. Good, creating that scoop in your abdominals, pulling your navel in. Arms are straight, but drop the shoulders down. Hold it here. Draw your chin to chest, slowly peel in, pulling your navel back as you round forward, and then stack your spine, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, and then exhale, melt back. Rounding your spine. Go to straight arms if you can. Hold it there, and round forward, and sitting up nice and tall. And again, round through your spine, stretching through your back. Good, hold it. To add on, if you want to make it more challenging, just reach the arms straight out. Make sure those shoulders are down and back, abdominals are pulled in, and just hold it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind the thighs, round yourself back in. Sitting up nice and tall. Good. And again, adding on, rounding back down. You can always just stay with this first part of the exercise. Hold it here. Bring your hands in, press the palms together, and just rotate slowly right. And then rotate left. And right. Breathe and left. Don't rush through it. And right. And left. And right. And left. Good. Reach the arms out. Bring them behind the thighs and round forward. Sitting up nice and tall. Good. One more. And rounding down to straight arms. Creating that scoop in your abdominals. Reach the arms out. You're going to reach the arms up, but keeping the shoulders down, and then bring the arms straight out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. And exhale out. Hold it there. Bring the hands behind your thighs and round forward. Sit up nice and tall. Stretch your back a little bit here. Good. Now from here, extend the legs straight out into the mat. Bring the arms straight out. We're going to go into the full roll up. So if you need to modify, if you have to hoist yourself to get up off the mat, I want you to stick with the roll down that we were just working on with the hands behind your thighs. That's also a great exercise as well. So if you're doing the full roll up, the legs are straight out, the arms are straight out. We're going to articulate down, exhale as you round all the way down onto the mat. Float the arms back 45 degrees. Good. Keep the rib cage closed so it doesn't flare open. Abdominals are pulled in nice and tight. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, reach forward, curl up and hold it. Look towards your feet. Good. Pull your navel in. Keep pulling in as you round forward, reaching towards your feet. Keep pulling your navel back. And then rounding down 1 vertebra at a time, nice and slow. Good job with the modifications, you guys. And again, inhale. Exhale, rounding forward. Pull that navel in. And then rounding back. Exhale. And again, reach navel to your spine. And down. Last one here. And reach forward. And exhale, roll all the way down. Good. Bring the arms back down by your side. Good. We're going to go into the hundreds here. So you can modify the hundreds by keeping your head down instead of lifting your head up. Everyone's going to bring their legs up to tabletop. Abdominals are pulled in. Your arms float up towards the ceiling. Heels together, toes apart, so we're in our Pilates V. Reach your arms forward, option 1, just like this. Everyone else, reach your arms forward, curl up to your shoulder blades. Your legs can stay bent. If you're advanced and have been doing Pilates for a long time, you can straighten the legs out 45 degrees. We're gonna pump the arms vigorously here with straight arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 5. And 10, 2, 3, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees and relax the head. Take your chin side to side. Good, come back to center. Lay onto your right side into like a fetal position and bring both hands behind your head. Good. You're going to stack the shoulders and the elbows. Inhale through your nose, exhale. You're going to open up that top elbow for our chest opener and our shoulder opener there. And then exhale, close. Inhale. And close. One more. And open. Hold it open. Extend the left arm up. And you're going to reach that left arm down the back of your body. You guys all see that? So you're laying down, you reach the arm up, and then you reach the arm back down by your side. It's just really opening up the top of the shoulder here. Good, last one. Reach the arm up, and then bring it back behind your head. Good, and then slowly exhale to stack your shoulders again. Good, and then carefully help yourself up to go to the other side. So in that fetal position, both hands behind your head. Open up that top elbow. And exhale, close. That little twist should feel good in your spine as well. Good, last one, inhale, exhale. Open up that right arm now, and then reach it back down the body, and then back up, and then back down, and then back up. Bring the hand back behind your head, and then carefully stack your spine again. Good. Good. From here, let's lay back onto our back. Good. Going into single leg circles. Bend the right knee into tabletop. Extend the legs straight up towards the ceiling. It's okay if you need to bend it a little bit. Palms face down into the mat. Roll your shoulders back to open up that chest. Abdominals melt down into the mat. Circle the leg across the body. Inhale, and then exhale, bring it back around. So for 2. So we're trying to keep your pelvis and your hips still stable. That way your transverse abdominals are pulled in nice and tight. Inhale and exhale, last one. Inhale and exhale, hold it, reverse the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend that knee, bring it back to the floor. Bend the left knee up, extend the left leg up. Good. Plant the palms down, open up the chest, pull the navel into the mat. Circle across the body for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it, reverse. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then bend the knee in, extend it back onto the mat. Excellent. Good. From here, bend the knees back in. We're going to go to our series of 5 abdominal series. So this is challenging. Do what you can. You can always come back down to your back and bend your knees in if it starts to be a little bit too much. The modification for these is just to simply keep your head down. So I'm going to bend my left knee in, bring my left hand to my knee, right hand to the ankle. You can always just bring both hands to the knees to make it less confusing. Curl up to your shoulder blades and extend the right leg out 45 degrees. Pulse the left knee in, pulse, pulse, and then switch. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Good. So I'm not moving or thrusting my upper body at all. I'm just drawing the legs in, using my core. Pulse, pulse, and pulse, pulse. My arms are active too, since they're pulling the leg. And that pull is initiated from the core. Pulse, 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 pulse. Or in Pilates, we call it our powerhouse. Last one. Bend the knees in, relax the head, take the head side to side. Good, double leg stretch. Curl up to your shoulder blades, hug both knees in. Extend arms and legs out. Exhale, circle the arms to hug the knees back in. Try not to move your upper body or your neck. Reach. Inhale. 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 Last one. Inhale. Relax the head. Take your head side to side. Good. This is scissors. Double or single straight leg stretch. It's like you're scissoring the legs. Left leg comes up straight. Right leg goes straight out. Curl up to your shoulder blades. Kick that left leg in. And then switch. Kick, kick. Kick, kick. Kick, kick. So you're getting a little bit of a hamstring stretch here too. Kick, kick. 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 Last one. Kick, kick. Bend the knees in. Relax your head side to side. Good. Both legs up towards the ceiling, heels together. Hands behind your head. You can still bend your knees if you need to modify there. Curl up to your shoulder blades, look towards your belly button. Elbows are wide. Lower the legs down for 3. Exhale up. Lower down 1, 2, 3. Exhale up. Lower down 1, 2, 3. Exhale. And down. And lower. Last one. Bend the knees in. Relax your head down. Last one in this series. You guys are doing great. Opposite elbow to knee. Hands behind the head. You're going to go crisscross. Take the opposite right elbow to left knee. Curl up to your shoulder blade, hold it. 1, 2, switch sides. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Last set. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Hug the knees in. Good job. We did it. Extend the legs straight out onto the mat. If you need to modify this full roll up, just bend your knees and you're going to walk yourself up. Everyone else, legs are straight. Extend the arms up and over, and then you're going to inhale and exhale, round all the way up to a seated position. Good. Extend the legs straight out onto the mat. Your legs are about as wide as the mat. You can take them a little bit wide. You can soften the knees if your hip flexors are really tight. So you can also sit on a couple towels if you're feeling just really tight in those hip flexors. Extend the arms straight out. Roll the shoulders back. Sit up nice and tall on the sits bones. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale, round forward, drawing your navel back as you reach towards your feet. Inhale. Exhale as you come back up. Drop the shoulders down. Inhale up. Exhale, round forward. Round, 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 round. Inhale. And exhale. And again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round forward. Pull that navel in. And exhale. Good. Take the legs slightly wider to go into soft. Arms are out a little bit wider. You're going to rotate to your left. You're going to reach down towards your foot, opposite pinky to opposite pinky toe. Reach that back arm back like someone's pulling you apart. And then stack your spine, rotate back to center. Changing sides, twist. Reach left hand to right foot. Reach the right arm back. Stack your spine. Exhale back to center. Rotate left. And reach, reach, reach. Stack your spine. And center. And rotate right. And reach, reach, reach. Stack your spine. And center. Bring the legs together. Shake them out. And then roll all the way back down. And you're going to flip onto your bellies. We're going to go into that new series that I've been doing with you guys. So we're going to start coming up to your forearms, on your forearms. Your legs can be, let's bring them about hip bone distance apart or even a little bit wider. So even though we're on our forearms, I don't want you to dump into your shoulders and relax your belly on the mat. I want you to draw your navel into your spine and draw your shoulders down and back, connecting into your lats. Good. From here, pull your abdominals in. Almost think of keeping that belly button off the mat if you can. You're going to kick the right leg in for 2 towards your butt. 1, 2, lower it down. 1, 2, lower it down. So you're getting a nice stretch through the front of the body and the hips. Just focus on keeping your abdominals pulled in and up. Now try a kick with the point the foot, and then flex the foot, and then lower the leg down. Point the foot, flex the foot, lower the leg down. Keeping those shoulders down and back, abdominals pulled in, feeling that stretch to the front of the body. And our pelvis is nice and still. Abdominals are pulled in and up. We're stretching the whole front of the body. Still engaging our core. Last one. Good. And then lower down to the mat. Good. Bring both palms behind your low back. Bring the legs together. And just let your elbows fall down towards the mat for a minute and feel that stretch. Lay the palms on top of each other so they're stacked. And if this is really tight in your shoulders for you, that's okay.
Your hands can be as wide apart as they need to be. Then from here, you're going to kick towards your butt for 2. 1, 2, extend the legs, reach your arms back to open up the chest, and then change the direction of your head as you come back down. Kick again, 1, 2, extend back, opening up the chest, lower back down, kick, 1, 2, keep pulling your abdominals in and up, and back down, 1, 2, and up, good, and then all the way back down, and then come up to all fours, flex your feet, and then sit back towards your heels, stretching your feet there for a minute. Good. Let's go into our tabletop plank. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, your feet are flexed. Shoulders are drawn down and back, abdominals are pulled in. We're going to hover the knees off the mat. For 1, 2, lower back down. And again, don't let those shoulders creep up. And 1, 2. And 1, 2. And 1, 2. Last one. And 1, 2. Good. Lower the feet down. Extend the right arm up towards the ceiling, opening up the chest. And then you're going to dive that right arm underneath the left arm. And then again, open up the chest. And then lower down. And again. And then come back to center. Good, change sides. Bring the left arm up. And then draw it underneath. And again. Last one. Good, then come back to all fours. Good. From here, we're going to extend the right leg back. Draw your shoulders down and back, pull your navel to your spine, hover the right leg off the mat. Keep the hips parallel for right now. We're not going to open up the hip. We're going to lift the leg up and down. And 2. Nice straight leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it, bend the knee, flex the foot, press up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Lower the leg down. Now just slightly open up the hip. Bring the right leg up. So now we're in an arabesque. So now you can lift the leg up a little bit higher because we've opened up the hip. Lower down and up. Keep that connection with your shoulders though. Shoulders are back, abdominals are pulled in. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, lower the knee down. I'm just gonna change directions here. You guys can stay the same. Extend the left leg back. Hips are square, shoulders are down and back, abdominals are pulled in. Lift the left leg up. Little lifts here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it. Flex the foot. Press the foot up. For 1, 2. Keep those abdominals pulled in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lower the leg down. Open up that hip slightly. Keep those shoulders down and back. Lift the leg up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lower down. Good. Open the knees wide. Sit back into a child's pose again. Reach your arms forward. Breathe into your low back. Good. And then carefully come up and land to your side for our side leg series. So you're going to extend the bottom arm out onto the mat. Let your head rest onto your arm. Bend the bottom knee underneath you slightly and extend the top leg straight out 45 degrees. Top hand presses down into the mat underneath you. Shoulder rolls down and back, engaging that lat. Abdominals are pulled in nice and tight. Leg comes up to hip height. Lots of energy out through that leg. Good. And then from here, just slightly lift the leg up past the hip and then back to hip height. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pull the leg at hip height, little circles back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it. Bend the knee in for some hip flexion, and then extend the leg back 45 degrees, opening up the hip extension. Good. Bend the knee in, keeping your abdominals pulled in, especially as you extend back. And 3. Breathe. 4. Exhale back. 5, 6. Make sure that that top shoulder isn't rolling down. 7. Last one. And 8. Hold it back. Abdominals pulled in. Little lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. And then stack the knees. Heels together, knees together. Open that top knee and close. Little clamshells. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Good. And then from here, lay onto your back for a figure 4 stretch. You're going to take that working left leg across the thigh, and you can hold it there if that's enough of a stretch. A little bit deeper is to draw the opposite leg up, weave your hands through, flex both feet. Good, and just breathe. Inhale and exhale. You can circle the ankles here if that feels good. And then reverse. And then lower the legs down. Good, roll to your side to carefully come up and we'll change sets. So laying down on the back of the mat, bend the bottom leg underneath you slightly and extend the top leg out 45 degrees. Good, abdominals are pulled in, top hand presses into the mat, shoulders roll down and back. Lift the leg up, go up, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold the leg at hip height, little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bend the knee in. Extend the leg back. Bend the knee in. Extend the leg back. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. and 7. Last one, and 8. Hold it back, abdominals pulled in, little lifts up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, stack the knees, stack the feet. Going into clamshells for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, lay onto your back for a figure 4 stretch. Good, cross the right ankle over the left knee. Flex the feet, carefully draw them in. Breathe. Good, lower both feet back down. Roll to your side to carefully come up. We're gonna go to a standing position. 2 more exercises before we're done here. So I'm going to start by bending my front knee, flexing my back foot so I can come down to an open leg squat here. Hands can come down to your sides. I want you to think of still drawing the inner thighs together so everything's coming towards the midline. We're just going to squat down and up, down and up. Keeping the abdominals pulled in and up, and then you're lengthening through the top like there's a string attached to the top of the head. But I want you to think of everything squeezing tight together. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then come down to that knee. You can always fold up your mat if you need a little bit more padding underneath or a towel. And then you're going to slowly hinge forward to open up that left hip. Just make sure that you keep seeing the toes on that right foot out in front of the knee. You can hold it here. A little bit more advanced is to sweep the arms up towards the ceiling and reach up towards the sky. Keep pulling your abdominals in and up as you stretch up and press your hips forward to really feel that stretch through the front of the hip flexor, the psoas. And then exhale, bring your hands towards the mat and straighten the front right leg for a little hamstring stretch. Good. And then bring that right leg underneath you. Carefully come to your toes. Bring your hands to the mat to gently stand up. And then roll up 1 vertebra at a time. And we're going to change sides. So now the left leg is forward. You're going to come down to that squat. Legs are spread wide. We're going to come down and up. Down and up. Abdominals pulled in. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then come down to the knee. Make sure that left foot's far enough forward. Slightly hinge your hips forward. You can slowly start to sweep the arms up towards the ceiling if that feels good. Keep your abdominals engaged so you don't dump into your low back. Press the hips forward and breathe. And then gently bring the hands down towards the mat. Walk yourself back. Flex that front left foot to feel that hamstring stretch. And then bring the knees underneath you and then sit facing the forward, the screen. You're going to bend the left knee in and extend the right leg out long. Good. That left foot presses against the inner thigh. Reach the arms out. Good. Inhale, you're going to reach towards that right leg. Feeling that stretch through that side body there. And then exhale, come back up. And again, inhale, stretch. Hold it there. Rotate, bring a hand on either side of that right leg and relax the head, feeling that stretch through the whole left side. You can walk out a little bit further. And then carefully walk yourself back in and change the direction of your legs. Right knee bends in, left leg extends long. Reach the arms out. Inhale. And exhale, reach towards the left. Inhale, exhale. And again, inhale, exhale. Hold it. Bring a hand on either side of the leg. Round forward. Breathe. And walk yourself back in. And then crisscross both legs. Bring your hands out in front of you and carefully walk forward, but keep dropping or anchoring your tailbone into the ground. And then walk yourself back in. Bring your hands onto your knees, roll your shoulders back 3 times. Good, drop the shoulders down. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. 2 more. Inhale through your nose, feeling your rib cage expand. Exhale through your mouth, drawing your navel into your spine. Last one here. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Good. You guys are all set. Thank you so much. I'm just going to unmute you guys. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Alli.
Thanks, Alli.
Alli.
Thanks, Alli. That was
Bye.
great.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Have a great day.
Bye,
Alli.
Bye, Alli. Thank you, Alli.
Next week. It's so fun. Hi, Frankie. Islands. Bye, you guys. Cheryl, I'm going to get those stretch videos to you this weekend.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
All right,
you.
bye, everyone. Danielle, how you doing?
Going pretty good.
Okay, is it feeling okay?
Yeah. My neck and my shoulders are a little tight. I'm going to stretch them out a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah, so just be careful. And when I say just to keep your head down, keep your head down. Does anything in particular bother it?
I think when we're holding up, I'm sorry. When we're holding the positions,
Yeah,
sometimes I can feel like my neck is up. I can kind of feel it stretch through here.
right.
Yeah.
So just keep it down if it feels like a bad pain.
Okay. Okay.
And
All
just
right. What's some good stretches I can do kind of post workout?
for your neck.
Yeah, for the kind of.
I like to start with just that half head roll,
Mm-hmm.
then go into the full head roll. Another good one is hands behind your head. And then you go down chin to chest. And then you open up.
Oh, okay.
And again, you've got to be gentle with the neck, especially in the morning. It's so tight. It's hard to really stretch it right away. You've got to just do some basic kind of exercises just to get movement in there. But
Okay.
those are some of my favorites just to kind of get it going. And even just like the side to side. So half head roll, side to side, hands behind your head, rounding forward and back.
Okay.
Try that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Of course. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.